How are you doing? So, I guess my chat is not working today. I went ahead and put up my YouTube chat today, and I don't see any of my stuff coming up. So, if you can go ahead and like make some comments and stuff, that would be fantastic. Today we're going to be talking about Fnord Con. We have Rich who is going. That's exciting. Like I'm going to be at Fnord Con, and I wanted to let you guys know that we're going to be doing some live coverage from there. So you guys will get to see me. You'll get to see the setup I have going on and stuff. You'll get to ask questions. You'll get to play games. You'll get to, I'm sure, meet Steve Jackson, Andrew Hackard. It's going to be really awesome. I wanted to go through some of the stuff that was going to be, that they were going to do. So I know they're going to have like Car Wars. They're going to have some painting and stuff. We're going to talk about all that here in a minute. Make sure, though, to leave me lots of comments. Hopefully my YouTube stuff is working, though. I'm not seeing any of it. Maybe I should get on there now. That would be just in case. And let's see here. Yep, we got crazy, like no comments. Sorry guys. It wasn't working. All right. What else do we have going on? Okay, so we have, let me pull up my messages because there was something new. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the new banner. Yeah, I redid everything, guys. So hopefully everything should look super new and shiny. I got an awesome looking table too, if you want to see it, where we can see more of the table. Ooh, look at all this table we have here, guys. So we'll have to do more of that later. So there was something that I saw that I was excited about that I hadn't heard of just yet or being demoed or anything like that. It's something new coming out. Deadly Doodles. Okay, so they're going to have Deadly Doodles at Fnord Con too, which is super awesome. I'm really excited to play that. I haven't gotten to hear too much about it. And it looks like they're going to be doing a big group of MIBs there and stuff, and you're going to get to play pretty much everything you would ever want to play there. They have Revolution with the expansion. You're going to get Deadly Doodles. They're even going back and doing like Nanook, Dino Hunt, Zombie Dice, Batman the Dice Game, Mars Attacks. I mean, and then some of, of course, they're going to have the newer stuff like, Super Kitty Bug Slap, Simon's Cat, Blah Blobber, which I don't think I've seen too much on Blah Blobber yet. Let me know if you guys have played that game. I've personally played it, but I haven't seen a whole bunch of it yet. You'll be there from open to close, Todd. That's awesome. Are you going as a guest, like as a, did you get your ticket or are you mibbing there? I have the mib list, but I haven't looked over the entire thing just yet. Oh, the other one that I really wanted to see was the Tunes because I don't see that one out too often either. And then for the big stuff, let's take a look at the big stuff that they're going to be showing off for Fnord Con. I'm really excited. I'm also excited about streaming. That's another thing, guys. If I'm going to be streaming from Fnord Con, I want to know what you guys want to see. Like, do you guys want to see me play Car Wars? Like, what specifically do you guys want to check out? Because I know that they're going to be doing I think they're going to do like painting ogre miniatures and stuff there. And I was wondering if you guys would be interested in seeing people paint miniatures and hanging out with them because I know that a few other channels do that. And there's nothing I can think of where they're doing the ogre miniatures like that, where they're painting them as you go. So I think that would be pretty interesting, especially if we have a bunch of people there that are really good at painting. Like, I'm okay at painting, but not super, super great. They're also going to have the Munchkin Starfinder too there. They're going to have Warhammer 40,000 along with the expansion, which is awesome. Eric likes Car Wars. So Eric, did you want me to try and stream Car Wars there? Because, there's a lot of people that want to know more about it, and I can take pictures and I can take small videos, but playing it in person, that's maybe a little bit better, right? They're going to have, what else? Of course, the Pocket Box prototypes there. They're going to have Fantasy Trip Legacy. They're going to have the Munchkin Steampunk Girl Genius set. So that's a lot of stuff. I'm not going to be able to cover everything. And then after Car Wars, more Car Wars. Sure, absolutely, Eric. Well, I'm thinking, yeah, Car Wars all the time. I'm hearing Car Wars, Car Wars. Okay, I'm going to have to definitely do something for that then. Streaming it would be awesome. I agree because I don't think there's like enough coverage on it. And again, like I can take pictures of it and stuff or do like a small video, but it's not the same as actually getting to see it, you know? And I was hoping to do Fantasy Trip with Steve Jackson there, but I don't know what he's going to be up for and up for like teaching people and stuff. I know last year when I was down there, he was teaching Fantasy Trip for the retailers event. And I thought that would be really cool if he's going to do that again. But I'm not for sure what he's going to be doing. And Drew Metzger is going to be there for Ogre. So they're going to be doing that as well. So if you guys want to see like Ogre painting and stuff, maybe, that's what I'm thinking. Like, this is time for you guys to tell me what you want to see from there. And of course, Deadly Doodles. I'm going to check out Deadly Doodles and show off that. That's going to be awesome. Okay, so Car Wars, Ogre, and Fantasy Trip. Interviews with the guests. Okay, so that's a really good idea. And I thought about that too, Todd. So if we do interviews with the guests, what I'm going to need from you guys is I'm going to need you guys to ask questions that you want to be answered, and then I'll incorporate those into those interviews, okay? Because there will be people there. There will be lots of people there to talk to. But if you guys want to know something specific, I can always relay that information and then do a live show on it. You know, that's going to be an awesome thing. Since I am going to be down there, I'm going to be down there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I believe it's just going on for Saturday and Sunday on that. So, yeah, what is it? The Fantasy Trip with Steve Jackson would be really awesome. Yeah, that was my initial idea. But once I get down there, it was kind of last minute, actually, me thinking about doing the live stuff from there. I was like, oh, yeah, I have all this equipment and everything, and I'm going to bring it down there. And so, like, I'm just piecing together, like, my full schedule right now. Ogre painting would be cool. You can't paint, but you like seeing people paint. That's awesome. Why we like Steve Jackson as a favorite game, etc. Okay. What else are we going to have down there? We're going to have Illuminati and the Cthulhu coins. Okay, so those coins there, like I've seen the Illuminati coins, but I'm not sure what they're talking about with the Cthulhu coins, unless that was like part of the expansion to that, which that might be something too. The other thing is, did you guys want to see the Munchkin Warhammer 40,000 at all as well? Like, I was thinking of maybe having like a small other game, you know, if we do like 3 of them, we do some painting, so it's painting for sure, Car Wars for sure, I'm hearing. Some interviews, maybe in between here and there. You guys can pick up stuff on the weekend, you know, I'm thinking like midday into the evening a little bit for you guys. And as well as like posting pictures on Instagram and stuff like that of the Girl Genius set. I don't think we need to like play Girl Genius. Oh, Fantasy Trip. And Fantasy Trip would be fantastic. Okay. And how are you guys feeling about Deadly Doodles? Like, is that something that you guys want to see a whole bunch of? It should be a pretty short game, I would imagine. But those are going to be the big things that are going to be there that we're going to cover. What else? And, you know, if you guys want to see any old favorites come up, let me know as well, because we're going to do a couple of things with that. I'm thinking Revolution. Like, I really like Revolution, guys. I don't know if you guys have played Revolution or not, but I think it's one of the least Steve Jackson-ish games is Revolution. You know, because that's a bidding game, and it's kind of Euro-y. It's like a Euro-style bidding game. Any gameplay with Steve Jackson would be cool. Okay, so you guys want to see lots and lots of Steve Jackson is what you're saying then. I can feel that. Sure, yeah, fly by all the cool stuff. Yeah, no, there's a ton of games. Like, I'm not going to be able to cover everything. There will be lots of pictures, I promise you guys. Lots of pictures. But as far as actual live plays, because they're going to take a couple, you know, hours probably for each game on that. And, you know, the in-between and stuff, we'll need breaks in between. So I'm only going to do so many games. I'm thinking probably around 4. like 3 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday would be fantastic. We have Todd that says Deadly Doodles has your interest peaked. It has my interest peaked too. I haven't seen anything about it, Tom. I'm super excited about it. Hey, Jimmy, thanks so much for joining us today. You all do want to see a lot of Steve Jackson. Okay. Well, then I'm definitely going to need you guys to make more comments with what you guys would want to ask people there, whether it's Steve Jackson, whether it's Andrew Hackard. If you want to know something from me about what I'm doing, let me know. Write them in the comments. I'll make a list of all those this evening, and then we will get you guys super awesome content from Fnord Con, okay? I'm super pumped about this. This is going to be awesome to be able to do this live from there. What game will I be playing? So I would like to play all the games, as usual. I mean, I don't know anyone who doesn't want to play all the games, right? I really would like to do Fantasy Trip and Car Wars for sure, as far as streaming and playing them as well. And then Deadly Doodles. And then after that, I mean, I'm not so sure after that. But I think those are going to be the big things to totally, like, you know, get invested in. And then, of course, you know, the ogre painting, I'm thinking. Yeah, because there's just not enough tutorials on that sort of stuff. And if they're going to have, like, a whole bunch of people there doing it, it's going to be awesome. Oh, yeah, and Jimmy is going to be running around all crazy. Well, everybody is, you know. Raffle for charity to play with GloryHoundd live stream. You know, I thought about that because I was like, all right, you know, we'll go ahead and we'll play. And if I'm going to play Fantasy Trip with Steve Jackson, it's not just going to be me and Steve, you know, it's going to be me and somebody else and Steve probably, or maybe, you know, 3 or 4 different people. But that would be pretty cool, right? Not everybody, though, is super excited to get on camera, though, guys. So sometimes it's a little harder to pick those people out, okay? All right, well, I appreciate you guys and all your feedback on that. Make sure, too, that if you guys have, I believe it's Star Munchkin or Cthulhu Munchkin or Zombie Munchkin, to check out the Kickstarter that's going on right now, okay? And let's go over to the Kickstarter. So the Kickstarter here, got to pull up my window. Let's see what they're at. I usually go through and I review where everybody's at by the end of this, but I want to know what sort of awesome cards they have because I'm sure that we've gotten a ton of stuff unlocked, you know? Last time I think I was up to like 26 cards or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's so cute. What is that? A little puppy thing? Okay, so you're getting a decent sized expansion with this, with all those extra cards. And you can do the promo pack. Like, I was talking about this before. I think it was like last week. And I was saying, if you don't have one of these sets, this is the perfect time to get it. Just because, like, they're doing great deals with these things. Todd, you're down for some live gameplay, huh? That would be awesome. Like, if you're up for it and you're going to Fnord Con, just let me know. Like, I'm down. Yeah, so they have kind of revamped Car Wars. They fixed some of the mechanics on it. I really like the wheels that are used to drive the cars and everything and keep track of everything. Like, I'm really excited to show you guys how it all operates, okay? So I've seen pictures of it, I've taken pictures of it, I've posted pictures of it, but actually getting to sit down and play it, I have always been too busy either doing like media stuff or doing demos for people that I personally have not got to sit down and play it just yet. But I'm really, really excited about it, and I really want to show you guys how it all plays because I think it will change some people's minds who are like, bah, I want the old Car Wars, and it'll really move Car Wars into like a fresh, not necessarily new direction, because it's still a lot of the old sort of stuff where you're running around, you're trying to like demolish other people's cars and stuff. But it's going to give you a little bit more streamlined look of things, which I think is fantastic. And that's kind of where we're at today, guys, is that we have to have a streamlined look on games, and we have to do a little bit, we have to make things a little bit easier for players, you know? And some of the older gamers might be going, bah, but the old way is so nice. It's just like with D&D, you know? Like I play D&D second edition because it's the best and stuff like that. Well, if you want to get new players into the game, which is awesome, everybody wants new players because then you have more people to play with, then sometimes you need to streamline the rules. So I'm super excited about it. And plus, like, we have so many different games to take a look at now that we can go, oh man, you know, these rules were kind of clunky, and then now there's these new ideas and new rules that we didn't even know about or think about before then, and we can incorporate that stuff in there. So, like, the board game hobby is evolving, guys. I'm super excited about it. Sorry, this is like my gigantic rant when we're supposed to be talking about the Kickstarter here, right? So Jimmy says Car Wars 6th edition is an entirely new game. So we have made a lot of prototype sets for Fnord Con. Oh, that's so exciting, Jimmy. I'm really excited because that is like my #1 game that I want to play, and my second one is going to be Fantasy Trip because I just, you know, I love RPGs and stuff like that, but I have not gotten to play that one just yet. So those two are on the top of my list. And then that painting, I'm thinking. So, and then whatever, and then the Deadly Doodles. Deadly Doodles looks amazing. Like the art in that is fantastic. I think that's by Katie Cook, I think it was. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't want to misspeak about that. But make sure you guys check out the Kickstarter we got here. Ooh, those dice. I'm all about those dice. I need to make a video on that. It's fantastic dice and a great time to pick up any of these items that you don't have because they're offering all sorts of cool stuff with them and deals and all sorts of amazing things. What else? If you guys have any other questions, ooh, okay, yes. And this mat right here, not the globe one. Like the globe one's fantastic, but the mat of mayhem is the most fantastic mat you can ever get for Munchkin. You have to play with it. Somebody was asking if they could just go on and just get the mat, which I don't think that question was answered just yet, but you got to get the mat, guys. The mat of mayhem like works so well and it's so much fun. You can add so many different rules and stuff to your game when you're going through and picking different ways to go. Like it's freaking amazing. Get the mat of mayhem, guys. That's my favorite piece right there of Munchkin stuff. Like that's my favorite, all-time favorite. So, yep, Katie did the art for Deadly Doodles. Okay, I thought she did the art for that. Yeah, it's very, like, her art is a little cutesy, but also, like, very, I guess, bad and evil. She makes Cthulhu look cute. So, I don't know how you do that, but she did it. And she did it really, really well. All right, guys, I think I'm about ready to wrap it up. Make sure and leave your questions that you want for people that are going to be at Fnord Con, okay? In the comments, I'll take those and let me know what you guys want to specifically see so I can come back and show you guys all the cool stuff, okay? It's going to be amazing. All right, guys. Other than that, I will be at Fnord Con all weekend, and I will see you guys all next week. It matters how crazy tired I am coming back from the convention if I'm going to do anything on Tuesday. But other than that, we do have tons of stuff planned. I have box openings to do. I think I'm going to do some how-to plays on games. So if you have a particular game that you want to a how-to play about, because I know there's been a lot for the Munchkin CCG talking about it. And I do want to do those, but I think we're going to be dropping Tuesdays for the live so I can do more content on how to play games for you guys. So then you guys can get an all over encompassing like demo of the rules because that's what I used to do. I used to demo Steve Jackon Games for people all the time. So I would love to bring that to you on YouTube, okay? And then yeah, box openings and stuff. I got so much stuff to go through. And plus there's that amazing set of ogre miniatures that I opened that snap together and stuff, and I really want to do something with that as well. So like either a game with them or more painting tips or something, like getting some experts in here. We have an amazing community down here in Phoenix, and getting an expert in here to show you guys the best way to paint those or give you ideas on that would be fantastic. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about what I have planned for you guys, okay? So thank you so much for joining me today and checking everything out. Leave your comments, and I will see you guys all later. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, all right?